Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and in this video today I'm going to talk to you about 5 steps that you can take to secure your gun rights. Now, many people, this is a topic that sticks out to them because a lot of people are very passionate about owning firearms. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm looking forward to the new kingdom when one day I don't have to worry about violence and bloodshed and shooting another human being. Because to be honest with you, if I can leave this walk of life without ever having to execute someone myself by protecting my own life, that would be wonderful. You know, the government, I want to state this out there real plain, real quick. The government, many people feel like, doesn't want the people to have firearms. I feel just like you. I don't think the government wants people to have firearms either. The difference between me looking forward to the day of not having firearms and the government not wanting you to have firearms is they're wanting to help fulfill Bible prophecy in the wrong way, though, by making sure that people are sheepalized, their weapons are taken away, and they get chipped with one of these RFID chips one day soon. Now, with that said, if you want to check out just the things that are going to happen in Bible prophecy very soon, not only worldwide but in our own country, just check this link below right here and see this video produced by worldslastchance.com. I guarantee you it'll shock you. Alright, moving forward, the 5 steps. We're going to take this from the bottom, moving up. So we're going to go with number 5. Number 5 is never flash your firearms out in public or on YouTube or on any platform where the government might see it. So that I'm not a hypocrite, this is not my firearm. I don't own this. Actually, all the firearms being demonstrated in this video today, I don't own. I actually own very few firearms, to be shocking, you know, being a prepper. This is awesome. I really like this one. Shotgun's just great for home defense, and they have took very good care of this. And Mossberg, you know, it's made in the USA. Shoot, yeah. But don't flash your firearms where the government can see it to begin with. You know, if you have firearms, great. Keep some out for your hunting or for your sports shooting, but keep some hidden away so nobody sees it, okay? Now, number 4, alright, this is going to be a no-brainer. Purchase a weapon whenever possible without a paper trail. Now, I am not telling you to go out and find some drug cartel or somebody that's on the side of the street that sells Class 3 firearms that are fully automatic. I am not telling you to do that. I assure you, you will do years and years in prison. You won't have to worry about the apocalypse or anything or any preps at all because you will be rotting in a jail cell. Now, I'm also not telling you to go out here and purchase silencers, suppressors, or anything like that on the side either without paperwork, because that is a $200 stamp, and that is also some serious time in the slammer. I'm also not encouraging you to go solicit anyone that is an actual gun dealer to purchase a firearm without paperwork, because if you don't fill out a 4473, you can do some hard time too, and if you lie on these, you can do some hard time. But I have an alternative, because I hate these things. Believe me, I've filled out a couple of these myself, alright? Garbage. What I do encourage you to do is find whenever possible. Go to it. Now, this is these ideas are some that I've gathered together, but are not limited to, only exclusively, is go to an estate sale and buy from whenever someone's passed away. Well, Bob died. Well, Elohim rest his soul. Looking forward to the resurrection day. But in the meantime, purchase his firearms. He won't be needing them anymore. He's resting in his grave. Okay? Find a private citizen that maybe they want to sell their firearms. Awesome. What do you own? AR-15? Shotgun? You know, what do you have? Talk around. People are hard for cash these days. And one of the first things they get rid of is coin collections, firearms, memorabilia, which we don't need that as a prepper, but these are usually some of the things they get rid of right away. So ask around. And one that I absolutely love to do is go to a gun show and find private sellers, which is a citizen-to-citizen purchase. but they usually have really nice stuff because they took the time to purchase a table to show it at the gun show. So they obviously have something worth quality of going and looking at. Okay? So remember, if you buy a firearm and you have a 4473 for it, Uncle Sam knows that you've bought a firearm. And when the New World Order comes looking at your house one day, they'll be coming for those that's on paper. Now, moving forward, number 3, always have a give gun. You know, I love my neighbor, and one thing I always love to do is give whenever possible. I even reserve things to give the government. No, don't worry, Uncle Sam. I'm not going to throw bullets at you. I'm saving mine for marauders. This also is not a firearm that I own. Just getting that out there. The lady preppers, oh my goodness. I'm telling you what. I'm going to hook my wife up with one of these. This is a Walther P22. It's made from dem Deutschland. And, you know, Karl Walther right there. Made in Germany. Deutschland. I'm telling you, good stuff. Racket. Ready to go to action. Ambidextrous, you know, safety. Ambidextrous clip drop. I mean, you're back in action in no time. But, always have a give gun. Alright? When the New World Order comes to my house one day at 2 in the morning and kicks my door in and gets me out of bed and pistol to the side of my head down on the floor. This is unloaded. I'd never do that. I'm just for demonstration purposes. They got you down on the floor and they're taking your stuff. Hey, no problem. I'm going to open the door if I can meet them in time before the SWAT team rolls in and open the door, bring them on in. I'll have all my guns cataloged that are on the 4473. And I will be more than happy, submissively, politely. I'll even offer them coffee if they want some, you know, that early in the morning, obviously. And I will give them firearms. This is called a give gun. Okay? Keep a few. Alright? These are the ones that are going to give to them, and the National Guard and the SWAT team and everyone else is going to roll on down the road and leave you alone. Alright? Then, that moves us to step number 2. And it's very important. Is have a non-give gun in a hidden storage container. Now, if you follow our channel and you've watched me build a gasifier, I put this through the test. After I built the gasifier, I left this one out in extreme weather, checked the gaskets and stuff, seen how bad the rust would pit on it and everything, and I gotta say, I'm amazed at how good this does. We're doing a video soon on hidden storage, you know, food, and you can use it for some other things if you catch my drift. Then we're going to do a video on that soon. When I'm done with it, there'll be a link right there. But you need to have a hidden stash for the firearms that you don't want to give up. And I'm not saying that I do, I'm just encouraging you to. And that way, when Uncle Sam, the New World Order, and everyone else that wants to come and confiscate our weapons one day, either via the Constitution being thrown out the door, or they just do it without asking, you'll still have some firearms. Because I have no intention of risking my life engaging a National Guard unit, the Marine Corps, SWAT team, NSA, CIA, whoever comes to take them, even the UN Blue Helmets. I'm not getting into it with them because I'm saving myself personally to be a witness on the street, to not take an RFID chip, and to not to worship by a false calendar one day, and to not take the mark of the beast. Those are the things I want to save my life to be out there and risk over, not over losing it over a gun. So, with that said, we're moving to the most important point. The scales of justice. Never, ever for 1 second believe that politicians can be trusted and that would actually fight for you to keep your rights safe, especially the Second Amendment. An unarmed population is sheep. Now I have in my hand here, here's the New World Order. Spin it, you know, there's Lucifer's crew, alright? So we're going to set that right there. And it looks like everything's really in their favor. But the great thing about it is our forefathers gave us our Constitution. And lay it right there. Now it don't really even things out yet. But we take our Second Amendment right and we lay it in there. Man, what a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, every chance you get to talk to your elected official, always be a voice in their ear to protect your Second Amendment right. If you're not a member of the NRA, become a member. Because one day, if you don't stand up for your rights, they are going to be gone. And when that gavel comes down and it's passed a law to take your weapons away, it's time to run for the hills. Because I don't ever flash firearms on this show. This is actually something totally random for those that actually follow the show often. They know this is totally random. But I've had so much chide in my ear about this here lately that, especially seeing it on the news, I wanted to say something. This is coming, and when the trumpets begin to happen, I don't even need to take you back to Katrina, especially those of you who are residents of Louisiana. What happened? The National Guard went around and took weapons from citizens. When the trumpets begin to happen, there'll be so much chaos. This, I guarantee, will be something that will happen. And we need to be prepared for it because, like I said, it's not to start a revolution to have guns stashed back. It's to take on marauders when the time comes, because it is going to happen. So, I hope this has been a help to you. Just to clarify, don't encourage violence. Hope no one ever has to die due to a firearm. Looking forward to the new kingdom where there's no violence and no firearms and no one dies. So, keep these things in mind when you purchase a weapon, have a weapon, and until we see you again, have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.